Bush on the beat.
Right, 16 August 2025, and today I want to take you through one of the biggest trending stories in Zimbabwe at the moment. So many people are following up on the story that we are covering starting yesterday, and this is to do with the young man, a young police officer, Zimbabwe Mandizvidza, who has been trending after he went out on YouTube and posted videos which people considered a coup announcement. And what we've done is we've obtained footage of himself in police custody, and also some pictures have been obtained from the media. So I want to show you the two pictures that we've got. So you can see this picture here. This is him arriving at the court under heavy guard. So you can see him arriving under heavy guard at the magistrate's court in Harare. And then in the Herald newspaper today, you're going to see a picture of him smiling, and he is moving around with detectives. You can see that the detective is holding a box, and inside that box is a Canon camera that he used for recording. So that is a Canon camera that he used for recording. However, remember when he was recording, there was someone in the room. There were sounds coming out, and I showed you the sounds that were coming out as if someone was moving a chair. So that person, it's not clear who that person is and why they were in that room. What was the purpose of the recording? And after they recorded it, how did they transmit it? It's not clear how they transmitted it. However, what is clear is where he went after he did the transmission. So Mandizvidza, after he did the recording, went to police headquarters. On arrival at police headquarters, he went and found Chief Inspector Fidios Chiteure, who is officer in charge of Police General Headquarters Pay and Records Retention. And he spoke to him and was given the car. That is the Ford Ranger vehicle. After he got the Ford Ranger vehicle, he went into the car and drove to Wairera village in the Chief Masembura's jurisdiction in Bindura and left the car there. So it's not clear why he left the car there. It's not clear who he went to Bindura with, but he left the car in Bindura. Then that is when he came back to Harare and got arrested. So if you want more details about this, you can go to the Herald newspaper. They've got more detail on what has happened to him officially. So he's been remanded in custody until Monday because he does not have legal representation. So Zimbabwe Mandizvidza does not have legal representations. So the pictures that we have of him is this one of him arriving at court, smiling and being protected by intelligence. It is not clear where he's coming from at this particular point, because normally police are not supposed to be in the courts. So I do not know why they've put him in court. They are charging him with 3 charges. So the first one is causing disaffection among members of the security forces or defense forces. The second one is the stealing of the car, so misrepresented to get the car. And the third one is transmitting false data. So that is under the new Data Protection Act. They're going to be charging him for transmitting false data. So I don't know which part is false. I think the part where he said he's now the commissioner of police. So I don't know if they're going to consider that to be transmission of false data, especially if he was doing it on YouTube and he had actually not removed the commissioner of police. So very interesting case. Let's see what happens. But as you know, the young man, he did this over a period of 3 days, 13, 14, and they only arrested him and brought him to court on the 15th. Okay, I think I've covered everything. Now let's quickly go through the news. And today it's not a lot of news. There's very little news today. I'm going to start with the situation in Bulawayo. And this situation is very bad. So it has been revealed that there is a backlog of treatment of cancer for 2 years. So people have not been treated for cancer in Zimbabwe for over 2 years. So since new machines have arrived, they are now starting to treat, and there is a backlog of 2 years. If you get cancer now, it will take you 2 years to get treated. So that is a terrible situation announced yesterday. Then Mnangagwa has kept 6,900 graduates at the University of Zimbabwe. So that is people that will be looking for jobs in the next few days, 6,900. And you can go and check out his speech on YouTube. Many channels have covered it. That is Mnangagwa Achi Kepa, those graduates. And then Makadzi is going to be having a show in the Victoria Falls. So if you like Makadzi, you can look forward to a show that she's going to be holding in Victoria Falls. That is on the 1st of September. So you can get details in all newspapers. She's got a lot of artists that are going to come with her. Many people do follow Makadzi around, especially when she's in Zimbabwe. So just check out the poster. I'm going to put it on Gambakwe. So this is the poster here. So you can see that she's got Judgment Yard, Braga, Raz, Kosi, Menita. I don't know all these guys, but you can go and check it out. She's going to be performing on 1 September. So let's remove the banner. So that's 1 September at the Baobab grounds. So the 19th September at the Baobab grounds. So that is Makadzi. If you like it, get the tickets. Then let's go to other news. And we're going to go straight to the Chronicle newspaper. So you know that there was an MP who was stabbed while entertaining another man's wife. It's called Joel Gabuza. So Joel Gabuza is still unable to move. He's still in hospital. And yesterday, the suspect that stabbed him has appeared in court, but could not be charged because Joel Gabuza is not able to attend. So the man is called Samson Siyazuza. He is the one that stabbed Joel Gabuza, Minister Joel Gabuza, or former minister. And therefore, because they can't get a witness, he's off the hook. He had to go home without any problems. Right, I think we've covered most of the stories that I had to cover here. Let's see if there's anything else I've not covered. Then we can quickly go to my people. Saturday is a very slow day. There's not much happening on a Saturday, and I want you guys to sleep. I don't want you guys to spend the whole day looking at me. I'm the only one who stays up all day, every day. There is Chief Mvutu. She has been installed. So I'm going to ask the guys to write a detailed story on this. She got installed after a long fight. So go check it out in the Chronicle newspaper. And then let's find another story, which is very sad. So a manager at a security company in Bulawayo has appeared in court. So that is Christian Thomas here has appeared in court after he abused a security guard at his company. So you can go and check out this story. It's big in Bulawayo because these are known people who own companies. So the man in a jacket, he asked the girl to go and close the window, and then apparently followed her and abused her. But then she left the company and did not come back for 4 days. When she returned, he told her that he was going to transfer her to Rwanda, upon which she made a police report. So that is how he ended up in court. So that if you know Christian Thomas, one of the top guys in security in Malawi, he's actually in court right now over abusing of a security guard or an employee. Then Chamisa has tweeted, he said, Zimbabwe shall rise and shine, have no regrets for being a Zimbabwean, be of good cheer, our story will shock the world, happy Friday, NC. So that is Nelson Chamisa tweeting on a Friday. Follow him on all his channels. He's always tweeting. So I like it. I like Chamisa's tweets. They're very interesting. And then let's go to my other people. We're going to start by President Advocate Fadzi. Let's see what she is saying. I like the way she tweets and gyms. It is very interesting. So let's check out what she has today for us. So here, she posted 8 hours ago. Normally she's got the 5 a.m. club. So let me see what she did the 5 a.m. club. So she hasn't done the 5 a.m. club. All I'm saying here is that she's talking about Zimbabwe's beloved talk show host Mach Samba, who was captured dancing the iconic theme song from her long-running Samba show. The track Distant Lover was performed live by its creator, legend guitarist Louis Muhlanga. So my Samba is very strong as an ox. She's as strong as an ox. Let's see Madam Boss. Madam Boss, ladies and gentlemen, meet my gardener, Goredema. I don't like this one. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Let's see. She is looking amazing. This is the kind of wife you need. If you have a chance to choose a wife like this. All right, and then let's go to President Hakainde Hichilema. President Hakainde Hichilema says, today we have the honor of commissioning the Office Cadets of Intake 06 2024. So that is Officer Cadets of Zambia. Do you see how they look? They look extremely good. I like it. And there's a woman and a proud mother. So go check out the page of President Hakainde Hichilema. Amazing. I like the Zambian officers. They're very nice. And normally when I meet them, they're very nice to me. All the Zambian officers are very nice to me. And I'm sure that Zimbabwean officers will also be nice to me when they meet me very soon. And then let's see SADC, right? I forgot to say, Mnangagwa is traveling to SADC today in preparation for the SADC Heads of State meeting, which is going to be taking place tomorrow. So Mnangagwa is going to be leaving. And as usual, Chiwenga is going to be the acting president. And we'll see what happens in those few days when Chiwenga is acting president of Zimbabwe. I'm not talking about anything bad. I'm not about something good. So you guys always look for something bad to happen. It's not like that. Everything is sorted, guys. Everything is solved. All the problems that are happening in ZANU are finished. The guys have talked. They have agreed among themselves that Chiwenga is going to walk into the office. So there's no need to fight. Among the top team, Yana Mnangagwa. Okay, I think we've covered most of it. This case is still ongoing. 89 touts still in jail after abusing women. Multiple women were abused in Harare over the past few months. They were dragged, clothes were taken, and one 13-year-old was abused in public during the day. So after that, police have been looking to solve this problem. But the problem here is to change the economy altogether. So look at what we're talking about in M31, and you'll see what we're planning to do. We're going to change our country. Zimbabwe will never be the same again. We are going to do very, very well. So go over to m31zimbabwe.com and register to be a candidate, play a part. Do not delegate your responsibilities to other people. Let's look at the comments. James, I agree. I don't know what his game plan. You are tarnishing Father's name and you are selling a political career, Gambakwe. Come on, James. We have given Fadzai up to the 24th to declare if she's going to run. So I know Fadzai is watching. So let me explain so that people don't get mistaken. To be nominated to run as a presidential candidate is an honor because it shows that we consider you a leader. However, it's not forced on you to run and become a presidential candidate. And there's no law that says on this whole earth, no one can challenge another person as a presidential candidate. We have given that opportunity to run. And if Fadzai runs as a presidential candidate, she'll win because she's got me and a whole bunch of people on her side. She's going to win. We've also written Nelson Chamisa and said, don't run by yourself. Join the coalition that we're creating. Because Chamisa can then start creating another coalition by himself. We are already working on another one. Everyone has been approached. And the reason why we've stopped approaching people is because we want the president to come and then we start working so that she doesn't find a structure. So there's no one tarnishing anyone's image on the 24th, which is exactly 8 days from now. That invitation from us will be lapsed. On the 1st, I'm going to make another announcement on how we proceed. Maybe we'll approach BT, who knows, and to say, President BT, can you become our candidate? Maybe we'll approach another Mombo. Richest woman in Zimbabwe. You can't approach him because he's not a woman, right? Guys, we're not going to approach a man. We're going to approach a woman. So we're going to approach a woman. So let's see what the right power and do approach her. So let's say we've got Divine Lukula, who is a well-known prominent person. I'm just after this be serious here. I'm serious now. Divine Lukula is a prominent person. She's a businesswoman. We approach her and say, Fadzi said she's not running, or Fadzi has not taken up our offer, or Fadzi has not responded to us. Can you be our candidate? We are going to do that. There are other business people who have approached us. So on the 1st of September, we are going to then say, and my people are going to go to Fadzi's office within the next short moments and say, Gambakwe has sent us here. Are you taking or not? And then she's going to talk to them. Because obviously, something which is online is a bit of a problem. We are establishing an office, and I'm going to be manning the office in Harare for M31 coalition. So by January, I'll be in the office. But in the meantime, we're building up. And don't feel compelled or under pressure. But being a president is an honor. So it's a big honor to be president, especially of what we're building. We're building one of the biggest opposition. And what we're building in the country that is going to come out, you're going to be sitting on $400 billion. In Zimbabwe, there will be so much progress. There is no one as dedicated as myself. You will see that I slept at 12. I was watching President Trump. Then I slept for 1 hour and I came here. The reason being, the jobs that we're going to be working, myself and Advocate Fadzi, those jobs don't require you to sleep. So you see Kuti, sometimes you see Kuti Gambakwe is totally swollen and he hasn't slept. That is the dedication we need. We don't want people who are part-time on changes to our country. We're going to change our country. And I like this comment because many people think Panemuna no Shamisira announce your president. Akuna, if you campaign, you've got a good manifesto. And if you are what people love, so people love you for a reason. Zimbabwe love you because you are are there, you're present. However, that time passes. So we've had many people who are popular, but their time is past. Don't let your time pass. That is what I'm saying. Gono, thank you. I'm looking good because from there, I'm checking there. Fadzis gone, she's on PF already. Don't cry. Yes, I am Zanu, you're Zanu. Ngoma Peter, Fadzis Zanu, Chamisa is Zanu. Who else is Zanu? Everybody is Zanu. So let's not worry about political parties. You never heard me talking about a political party here. It's not about political party, it's about the coalition. We need 75%. And Fadzis is going to do very, very well. What happened to Mnangagwa was gone. Gambakwe should learn to come back and apologize for lying all this time. Yes, Mnangagwa is gone. It's his last term. He's gone. He won't come back. There's no coming back from Mnangagwa after this. That's why we see we're writing a letter to say, let's have dialogue. Let's do this. There was a time when Mnangagwa was literally being pushed out by Vanwake, Vanageza. They wanted him that day gone. And they've gone away. I don't know why Geza has gone away. But there was a time, there was such a time. Now the days for Mnangagwa to go by himself are less and less. Like, literally, when you look at Mnangagwa, he is performing his last activities in government. And then the government of the young people. Imagine Gambakwe walking into Mutapa. Opina mkalift kadike. Kajilift kadike so. Bali kajilift karibu Mutapa. Karukwana mtu. Oenda Gambakwe. Do you see? The things that we're proposing are unheard of. You guys are going to make so much money under Gambakwe and the people that we're working with. And now advocate Fadzi. You're going to have so much money. George Kisa. Imagine advocate Fadzi vakaenda kune any government wakati. Tuda kuita chinche 10 billion. Amandiko kuti 20 billion. That is the first news got. The first no so. You see, we want one very. Do you see people who are close to the people? Guys, we need to work. We need to work. Our old people, Anamnangagwa, Anachiwenga, they've run a long race, and now it's our time. So don't worry, Kuti. Gambakwe White was or Fadzi. We've got a plan. There will be a candidate. That candidate will be well represented, and we're going to use all this energy that we have to make it work. We're going to make it work, and Mujeta Mari, even Auxilia is going to vote for us. Do you see Auxilia Mnangagwa? She's going to vote for us. You'll see, because our manifesto is beautiful. We don't want to beg. Every day, Auxilia is begging. Yesterday, she was begging from the Chinese. We don't beg for gastronomy. In China, we don't get gastronomy in yoga. So you can't do gastronomy in yoga because this guy comes and says, "We didn't read a gastronomy." I don't have the picture, but yesterday, Auxilia got a visit. And these guys are doing food and health. It's just them there. Tine Maguru, Tine Mubora, Tine Mutakura, all those things. Why can't I know gastronomy? About China. So that is crazy. That's why you could say, there are some things that we know that our older generation is not aware of. For example, when you do a manifesto, it must have punch. There must be something that manifesto. When Gambakwe says we are bringing every Zimbabwean back home, we are giving a free house to every Zimbabwean, we are connecting our whole country with high-speed rail, we are building 1,000 hotels, and Shichime Food, which I just said, we are giving a pension to everyone, we are giving a grant to every old person. You see, these things power up. We go into the Rand monetary area. That manifesto can be implemented. And when you say we're building 160 new towns, Those are solid manifesto proposals. You take a president like President Fadzi, and you tell a president, here is the manifesto, what can we fix? And he says, go to the people, let's address some of the gaps. You will see. What about Advocate Fadzi Uchi. Advocate Fadzi Uchi. Yes. Advocate Fadzi Uchi. Guys, I love what we're doing, and people love it. We have changed the way people think about this new campaign, and we're not even 1,000 days yet. Even Mnangagwa likes our manifesto. Ndakamona Google. What is M31? Jangena. M31 Pisa. We are going to do so well. Even Chamisa wants to join. M31. Takanzwa wa Chamisa koma deputy Chamisa candidate yenyu. Has it gone? Because Chamisa already had 2 chances to become president. So Chamisa can't be a candidate now. He must play a part, a bigger part, as a senior of the opposition. So the chance for Chamisa now is to play a senior part. We don't want to play the same game that we've been playing before. So that is why I approached Chamisa and say, can you support our candidate who is a coalition candidate and come back not as a singular political party, but as someone who is supporting the coalition. And I've had conversations, many conversations, people close to Chamisa. And by the way, I wrote him a letter, so I directly talked to him. So it is known. Then let's go to Apostle Talent Chiwenga. I want to give you what I've been given. That Apostle Talent Chiwenga is very sick, but stable. So unfortunately, I've got no way of confirming this because I'm in Cape Town. Apostle Talent Chiwenga, according to my sources, is very ill and was admitted in hospital over the past few days. And while people are making accusations about him, he is lying in bed or was lying in hospital. So let's see if he's going to come out today and issue his normal sermon. But my understanding is that he got very sick during the week and was admitted in hospital. And that is because of all the stresses of being accused with the lies. So people lying that, hey, I was with him here or I was in there, or it's fake stories. And it's said that Apostle Talent Chiwenga got into hospital this week. And let's see if he managed to come and do his sermon today. I would like to thank all of you for watching. Let us recap. We have said the coup announcer, young Mandizhidza, Simbarashi Mandizhidza, has appeared in court facing 3 charges. That is causing despondency among the armed forces, number 1. Number 2, misrepresenting to get a vehicle. And number 3, communicating a false data message. So he is currently in custody without a lawyer. And if you're in Zimbabwe, please go over there and try to represent the young man. However, what is new is that the car that was given to him by Chief Inspector Fidios Chiteure, officer in charge of this Police General Headquarters Pay and Records section. So he didn't steal the car, he was given the car. But apparently he lied why he wanted the car. He then went and dumped the car at Waerera village in Chief Masembra's jurisdiction in Bindura, where it was later discovered. So if you look at that picture, the Canon film that he used, the camera he used is being held by that man there. And you can see that he's not tortured or anything. He's actually smiling. He's not beaten up. Unlike my friend Nyoka, when I first went to see Nyoka was so badly beaten, you could not even open his eyes. His left side of the head was swollen. And they had to use the picture of a white guy to book him in. Because if they booked him in the way he was going to sure injuries. So they actually waited a number of days and then booked him after he healed. It's terrible, guys. But I've written to Mnangagwa. I hope that we all have dialogue and we go into the elections with peace and Twitter Mari. I want you guys to meet Mari. It's like you are writing a story and appointing a leading actor. Yes. Do you think what you will face after X will just let you have your way in elections? Think harder. No. Mnangagwa is going to want to have dialogue. Gambakwe clever chimbo chako chache kuti Gambakwe anoziva kuti kuruka mari. Gambakwe anoziva cash. Kachimbo kazogaya kudhara takakaridza. Chakaridza nhasi. The only thing is indikaridza song dzadzia. Vana vangu vanofara stere. They like that song. Okay, let's go to our video. What Zimbabwe will look like according to AI. Did you see the train on the left? Or you're not aware? On the extreme left, there's a train. That's amazing. So our Zimbabwe is going to do very, very well. And people are starting to warm up. People are starting to understand that when you vote for a candidate, you don't just vote Kuti. That guy looks nice. I like him. And you vote. You look at the manifesto and if they can deliver or not. That is why the team in Advocate Fadzi and our secretariat led by Gambakwe and all the people that we've approached is going to do so well. And at the end of the day, we're going to have a GNU. So at the end of 2028, the government that is going to come out is going to be a winner take all. You can see how Zimbabwe is going to do so well with 75% of our people and 25% of ZANU. And then 160 new towns. That is amazing. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys again within a short few hours. I'm going to come back here so that we can have a chat and a good day to you all. Gambakwe, Gambakwe, I know good, I'm so